Okay, I'm back. This week, I'm doing 3 of these videos because I'm on a flight. I'm on a really good flight. I started off with some 1789 Bastille and went to a Hiram Walker's Special Old, and then I had some Highwood Centennial, which is a wheated Canadian whiskey. And after that, I started tasting things. And where did I go after that? um, Let me have a look. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. I won't have to have a look. I had the 14-year-old Glen Breton, which is the first Canadian single malt whiskey. And then I had a Kings County bourbon, which was just phenomenal. I picked that up at the Whiskey Festival a couple of weeks ago. But I also have this one here. Since I'm on a lifelong journey, what lifelong journey would be complete without a trip to India? Now, I've had some Indian whiskey before, or Indian style whiskey before. One of them was a Mohan Meakin's Solan #1 malt whiskey from India. It's cheap and still available locally. I could probably get my hands on another bottle very easily. And when I was at the Whiskey Festival a couple weeks back, I tried some Paul John. And I think the Paul John I tried was a bottle of, it was Paul John. 46% alcohol by volume, and it was their regular version. I also have a bottle of that here, but today I'm going to try this one, the Amrut Fusion. Now, I have never had any Amrut before, but I've heard of it, and it looks like it has won several medals and accolades. It's 50% alcohol by volume. It's 700 mils. So it says distilled, matured, and bottled by Amrut Distillery, PVT Ltd. Okay. And our Jagdale Group. Kambipura, Bengaluru, 500,074 India. Well, you can't get more. Oh, here it says Jim Murray's Whiskey Bible, 97 points. See, 97 points right there. And Amrut Fusion. Okay, well, we are going to give this a try. Okay. Now, there's some writing on here. I'm going to have to read that, won't I? Well, you know the drill. You know the routine. I changed my glasses so I can read. Can't see anything else, but I can read. Okay. Amrut Fusion is by virtue a creation that affirms fine craftsmanship. This nectar of life fuses together single malt whiskies made from barley grown and malted from 2 regions geographically wide apart. Bulk of the barley originating from the feet of the Great Himalayas, and the rest peated barley from Scotland. Both mashed and distilled independently, matured in old and new American oak barrels at our distillery in Bangalore, situated at an altitude of 3,000 feet above sea level. These specially matured malt whiskies are brought together and married to give your exquisite palate a fusion of East and West, denoting the spiritual value of unity, peace, and prosperity. From the family-owned independent distiller for over 3 generations. Since 1948, visit us at www.amrutdistilleries.com, www.amrutwhisky.co.uk. So they have 2 websites. This is a fancy tube. Yeah. There's the top. It has a coat of arms on it. I guess Amrut Distillery. East meets west in the subtle fusion of Indian and Scottish barleys to produce a malt whiskey rich in flavor and character. And it's got like 5 of these awards on there. And here is our bottle of Amrut. I will put this aside. That's actually quite heavy. And there it is, Amrut Fusion. East meets west, blah, blah, blah. B number 40, January 2016. So this is just a year and a tiny bit old. Apparently by law they have to say when it was distilled and when it was bottled. So January 2016. 1916. They didn't even make whiskey in India back then. In 1916. Okay, so this comes off. And we even have a wooden top cork with a seal on it. If you can see that, there's a seal that's on there. And I'm going to open that seal. That was easy. And now to pour a glass. This is bottled at 50% alcohol by volume, so it should pack quite a wallop. Get my regular glasses on. Yeah. It's a nice little bottle. They also have a cask strength version, which is bottled at like 56% or something like that. This is 50%. It's probably quite nice. Oh. I think I'm in for a treat already. I'm getting some fruity. Oh, beautiful fruity and nutty notes already. The fruits are like papayas. Let that sit a bit. Definitely papaya and coconut. Bananas. Definitely bananas. Oh, this is lovely. That nose is so... It's rich. It's very rich. Bananas, papayas, apricots. There's something else. It's like It's like incense. Cashmere incense. Oh, this is definitely rich. I am liking this already. And the 50% just carries it. It's like, what else am I getting? It's like, yeah. Oh, this is special. Mm. What did I pay? Amrut Fusion, India. Price $90.99 with the taxes $104.64, and with the 10-cent deposit on the bottle $104.74. Cash $105, change 25 cents. Definitely worth $100 just by the nose alone. Am I getting a bit of a minty note too? Underneath those fruits and mints and incense. Some caramel, but it's subtle. Yeah, there's some caramel butterscotch under there. I think that minty note that I'm smelling might be peat, since there's some peated barley in this. The peat is subtle. It comes across as a mint to me. Okay, let's cleanse the palate because I had some of that New York bourbon just before. Mm. Mouth-watering. There's a hint of smoke in there. Maybe about 12 to 15 ppm. There's some barley. Yeah, malted barley. What else am I getting? Interesting. Yeah, it tastes young, but that's because the temperature is high in India. It's a hot country. So the aging happens rapidly. And wait. Let's get back to it. There it is again, that cashmere incense. Yeah, okay. I'm getting some of that peated. It's like an Irish whiskey, not Irish, but Isla whiskey. That peated, but it's softened by that papaya and apricot kind of thing. The peat is subtle. It's not overwhelming at all. It's a nice blend of malts. And there's a bit of an alcohol note too. I'm getting some caramel in there as well. It's interesting how the layers of peat and the layers of caramel kind of interlock with each other. And it's not so fruity in the aftertaste. It's more caramel. Quite a bit of caramel mixed with that tingling peat, that peat smoke. It's still there. Very interesting dram. This is one to finish a flight on because of the high alcohol content. I wish I knew how to say cheers in Hindi. But seeing as there is some Scottish peated barley in this, I can always say slancha.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.